Welcome in, my friends. We are leaving the Turtle Mountains, heading back to Minnesota. If you're watching the replay, thank you so very much. What a great day to be driving. Cloudy day, sun is not shining in my face. We will enjoy the clouds. Driving back home, we have about a 10-hour drive. I appreciate any time that you watch in this live stream, as we need 4,000 watch hours. I didn't check before we started. Yesterday we were at 12 hours. So we have 4,000 minus 12 to go. Thank you guys so much for all the minutes that you sit in my live stream and for watching the replay, of course. Thank you guys. Welcome in. Good morning, guys. How are we doing? I just made my live stream replay announcement. Hello, hello. We just left the Bighorn, or we just left the mountains in. We are heading back to Minnesota from vacation for the weekend. Did everyone? Toya, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? We are driving. There's Aspen, and there's the birthday girl. This lovely Remi turned 9 years old today. It is her birthday. Happy, happy birthday from all of us to you. We wish it was our birthday so we could party too. Woo! Hello! Welcome in. How everybody doing? How was the weekend? Brand new account we just started for the dogs. We are travelers. We will be traveling across the United States over to Washington and Oregon. Will be our next trip. We need to go home for a little bit and finish up some work there. And then we will be traveling. Stitch, lover, welcome in. How you doing? Good morning. Everybody double tap the screen when you arrive, please. Good morning, good morning. This channel will basically be mostly about the dog and me, traveling across the United States, taking you on our little journeys, or if we're sitting at home as well. Bren, good morning. Happy birthday, Remi. Yes, it's Remi's birthday. 9 years old. Holy smokes. Bren says hi. Bren says hi, Aspen. Happy birthday, Remi, from Bren. Can you believe it's 9 years? That's crazy. 9 years. 9 years old. She's a big girl. How you doing, Bren? How's work going? Hope work is going well. Famita's here. Well, good morning, Famita. How are you? You're going live today for the very first time? Okay, 5 o'clock. So your time. So 4 o'clock my time? Is that what you're telling me, Famita? 9 years of perfect puppy love. Oh, yes. Welcome in, friends. For those that don't know me, my name is Raz. I'm from Minnesota. I have 2 German Shepherds. One, Remi, she is 9 years old today. It's her birthday. And I also have a sable German Shepherd who is 5 months old. We were on vacation over in the Turtle Mountains of North Dakota, up near Canada, sitting in the cabin by the lake. We had a great weekend. The dogs explored and had a great time. We are looking for friends, starting a new channel, brand new channel. Just looking for friends. You can see a little bit about the dogs when you watch the videos. I do have a Meet the Dogs video where you can get to know the dogs a little bit better. We will be traveling across the United States, heading over to Washington, Oregon, Idaho, Montana, heading down to Northern California to see the redwood and sequoia trees, coming back up through Wyoming, South Dakota possibly. I think I'm over down. If I go over to California, I think I'm down by Utah even, Colorado maybe. So you never know where our travels might take us. But we are looking for friends. Make sure you follow the channel if you like that type of vibe. We love to go hiking. We bring you on all of our places. It's a scheduled live stream. Awesome. Well, I wish you great luck, Famita, for your first scheduled live stream. So it's 4 o'clock my time? Okay. I'll try to be there. Whenever there's a big push of a lot of people in the live stream, then I'm going to introduce the dogs like I just did. See if we can get some more friends. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a great weekend. Holiday weekend. It is now Tuesday. We are just driving home. Tuesday. Welcome in. Double tap that screen. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed, if you like dogs and traveling. Everyone, it's Remi's 9th birthday today. Wish her a happy birthday. Yes. 9th birthday, Remi. She's excited too. There she is. Yeah, she knows we're talking about her. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Very fun. Dave, what's up? Thank you. We will be well, the Tesla will drive us home safely. I'm sure hoping so, but I believe it will. You know, on the travel up here, we came across a fox that would have probably been hit had I been driving the Tesla, seen it coming before we even, by the time I saw it, it was already right in front of us. The Tesla slowed down immediately. Well, the dog will probably have good quality food for dinner tonight, like a nice ribeye steak. A nice ribeye steak for her birthday. Hope everybody had a great weekend, got lots accomplished. This is a perfect day. Bren, look at the weather. It was so beautiful the whole weekend, and then the driving day. Happy birthday, Remi, from Dave. Remi says thank you. She's just beaming today. Happy smiles from the dog. Oh, there's a police officer up here. Police officer up here. I see the lights. Make sure we're not speeding. Good morning, Dave. It will be about a 10-hour travel, 10-hour drive, that includes the charge up times. I do plan on driving it straight through unless I get tired. We left about 8:30, so we'll be home about 6:30 tonight, I'm assuming. Taking it off of auto drive so I can make sure that we get over far enough. For the police, state patrol. It's okay, Famita. They'll come. You just gotta stay live and stay visiting. When they come in, just visit to the people, and they'll just come in before you have a lot of friends on your live stream. Not a lot of people come in, so you just have to be patient. Did anybody win, Dave? Did anybody win? I hope not. I tried to buy a ticket online, but because I'm not in Minnesota, they wouldn't let me. North Dakota doesn't have the Powerball. So because I had to prove my location. Well, thank you so much, Bren. Thank you for stopping in. We appreciate it. Have a great day at work. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Coffee is so good. No winner, 1.3 billion on Wednesday. Holy smokes! Oh, we would all have if one of us bought that place, we'd have to, or one of us won that, we'd have to like buy a whole island or something and all move there. No, Famita, I'll be live all day long. You just need to go turn on the live stream and go. Just be patient and till you'll meet people as they come in. That's how you meet people. Live in 7 hours? Okay. I might still be live then. If I'm not live, I'll come over there though. I'll be driving all day long. And we need hours in here, so I'm gonna be live pretty much the whole day. 600 million cash option? Yeah, I'll take it. Famita's going live for the very first time tonight in 7 hours. We'll try to make it, Famita, but let's not be asking each person that comes into my live stream, okay? I don't want to have to block you. So that's the rules of live streaming is you do not ask people to come to your live stream in somebody else's live stream. So because you're a brand new live streamer, you need to learn the rules. But I will advocate for you and we'll try to come see you, okay? But if you go around to other people's live streams and ask people like that, they will not come and they will block you. So you don't want that to happen. So the best thing to do is just to keep making friends, be patient on your live streams, and people will start coming in if you talk to them. Make sure that you're focusing on the live stream when you're live streaming and greeting everybody that comes in, that kind of thing. And you'll be on your way to becoming a great live streamer. If you have any questions, you can come and ask me and I'll teach you how to live stream. But you have to be patient and make sure that you're not going in other people's live streams and asking people to come to your live stream. Your friends you can ask, but other people will take it as you're trying to dip their people out of their live stream, and that's against the rules of live streaming. I'm not trying to be rude. I want you to know the rules so people don't get mad at you, okay? If you won, nobody would know except us, Dave, right? They would probably figure it out eventually. But yeah, the best thing to do is not to tell anybody. Not go public with it or anything like that. And choose a very good financial advisor that isn't going to spread it or drip it out, leak it out. But I think you would need a financial advisor. For me to only get a few people on my stream, I've been doing it every day at the same time. It's okay. They will come eventually. They will come eventually. They'll be there eventually. That's right. But the best thing to do is to be consistent and patient and very accommodating. Like, people just want a place to hang out and they want friendship. It doesn't really matter what you're doing on your live stream if you are visiting with the people. Engage with who is there. That is correct. The only people that aren't successful in live streaming are the people who are not ever consistent or don't visit with the people. I mean, a lot of the top live streamers don't read all the comments and they don't greet all the people that come in, and that's fine once you get to that point. But when you're just starting out, you want to make sure that you're greeting everybody and talking to the people when you're just starting out. That's probably the best words right there. Don't worry who's not there. Just because they're not there doesn't mean they're not your friends and they don't care about you. They do care about you. Real life comes first. If people watch your replays, it's just as good as them being in your live stream. It's actually even better if people watch the replays after you become monetized. You get more credit if people watch your replays than if they come to your live stream. Aspen is growing so big that she's not able to fit on the bottom of the chair anymore, so she hangs half her body off. I feel bad for her. She can't really relax because she has to hold her head up. Are you getting to be a big girl? If you flip around the other direction, you could be leaning on the door. Aspen. What a wonderful day. I was watching the news this morning. It was on, and it looks like there's lots of fires and craziness over in Washington and Oregon. So I'm going to have to investigate that a little bit more. Welcome in, my friends. How's everyone doing? I got pictures of my German Shepherd riding in my truck. She couldn't get comfortable. How cute. Yeah, they just get so big that they can't fit. She got comfortable now. She's resting her head on the. Really, I'm muted? Oh my goodness. Good morning, rock and roll. How you doing? Ellie is my mom's dog. My dogs are Remi and Aspen. Remi, and Aspen are in the car right now. Ellie's gone with my mom. Now you can hear me. Woohoo! Let's go. I purchased that dog for my mom, Ellie. Her puppy. Actually, she used to have a Maltese. Well, I used to have a Maltese. I had a Maltese and a German Shepherd, and my friend at the time had a Golden Lab. So we had a Golden Lab, a German Shepherd, and a Maltese. And he said, you got to get rid of that Maltese because these dogs are going to hurt it pretty badly. Because it was the size of a pop can. It was the size of a pop can, and my dogs were huge. You know, our dogs were huge and clumsy. So I gave it to my mom, and she loved it for 13 years, and it just recently passed. So now I got her another dog. What a free road to drive, a Mustang or Harley. Yeah, it's a beautiful road. North Dakota is very desolate. It's nice here because there's not very many people. Cloudy, cloudy, perfect day. We don't have the sun shining in our face. We don't have the sun shining in our face. Did everybody have a good weekend? Double tap the screen, please. Leo, good morning. How you doing? Good morning, good morning. Hope you're having a wonderful day back at work, probably. Good job, Famita. Good job. Keep posting videos. Keep doing all your things. And you'll get more and more. We are on the road back to Minnesota from the Turtle Mountains of North Dakota. It's so beautiful when we come here. We don't come here very often. Last year I did not come here at all. Sometimes I spend a lot of time here and sometimes I don't. Just depends on what's going on. It's always peaceful. Peaceful, nice to spend a time with family. There's not really a lot to do though, other than yard cleanup and such. I'm glad you're at work and you had a good weekend. Good, peaceful, relaxing weekend. I'm sure the kids had fun with you. And now back to work. We have a 10-hour drive ahead of us, so we will be driving most of the time. Of course, we'll stop and let the dogs run and such. Charge up times, go for walks. Definitely, Leo. Is Dave not a moderator? What? Leo says, "Hi, Dave." I don't know if Dave is multitasking or oh, there he goes. Hi, Leo. He said hi first. Awesome. Well, you got it anyway, Dave. If you don't want to be moderator, let me know. So North Dakota is a lot of flat land. If anybody hasn't been here, as you can see, what you can see, a lot of wheat fields, and that's about it. Flat land, not a lot of trees, wheat fields. This is what North Dakota pretty much is, except if you get to the southwestern side, we do have the Badlands, which I did make a short video of the Badlands so you can see them. The weather was like that yesterday in Florida, cloudy and rainy. Hey Leo, my mom said, "Do you want to snowbird with me this winter?" I said, "Yeah, probably in Florida." Is there any snow? Is there any good? If you know of any good snowbird places, let me know. I don't know if you're familiar with that kind of thing. A couple months down in Florida would be fun. I saw that yesterday on this channel. I thought you removed me. No, I never put you on there. Did I put you on there? I don't think I ever put you on there. I would never remove you. We would talk about it before I did it. I don't think you were in here ever. I don't think when I was giving out mods, I don't think you were here. You can't give mods unless they're here. I don't think you can give it. Yeah, you guys weren't on. That's the only reason you weren't given mod. But you got it now. Welcome in, new friends. If anybody doesn't know me, my name is Raz. I'm from Minnesota. I have 2 German Shepherds. Remi is 9. It's her birthday today. She actually just turned 9 today. And I have a 5-month-old sable German Shepherd named Aspen. We were on vacation over in North Dakota in the Turtle Mountains visiting my family. We're heading back to Minneapolis now, and then we will be heading, well, I gotta investigate. If we can, we'll be heading over to Washington, Oregon area in about 2 to 3 weeks. Unless I get things done sooner, I might leave faster than that. If the fires aren't so bad. If it's not real smoky, so I can't be around a lot of smoky area. I know when there is fires, there are places you can go that are not fired. Don't have fire, but if it's too smoky, then I can't be there. So we'll have to check that out if that's all cool. That's where we'll be going. Leo, if you know of any places, did you hear me? I don't know if you heard me. My mom wants to snowbird this winter. She wants to go south for the winter. If you know of any good places that people snowbird in. We're just turning, Remi. It's okay. Are you going to talk to me? Yeah. We got a long, long drive, Remi. No, we're not there yet. Are we there yet? Happy birthday, Remi. Leo says happy birthday. Leo says happy birthday, Remi. On the road again, going places where we've been before. I know the village is the place where lots of snowbirds go, but it's in the center Florida area. I don't think it really matters. We don't have to be by the ocean. We just have to be somewhere where it's going to be warm. Things to do around the area. Close enough to drive to the beach. I think anywhere you go in Florida, you can drive to the beach, right? How many hours across Florida do you think it is from west to east? On the right, not the upper part, but not the panhandle part, but the bottom. Of course, I need dog-friendly places as well. I'll have to research it and see what I can find. I haven't really researched it yet. She just asked me. I don't know if that's something I want to do. I would love to. I would love to go down to in the south, but I don't want to be stuck someplace for 3 months or something. I don't know if I could do it. Maybe. I'd rather just camp, but she's, she needs more of the village. It definitely would be fun to go down south. I guess you could explore the state, while you're down there. I don't know, but I'll have to ask around all of my Florida friends. Oh, it's raindrops are falling on the windshield. Looking over here, there's a person riding a bicycle. Riding a bicycle. Two to 3 hours across Florida. Thank you. Thank you, Dave. You know what? 2 to 3 hours is nothing. That's awesome. Well, I mean, there's lots of places. She wanted to go to Arizona. She's like, "Do you want to go to Arizona for the summer, for the winter?" I'd rather go to Florida. Florida. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Villages is in Marion, the Lake County. Okay, let me just screenshot. All right, I got it screenshotted. Thank you, Leo. I'll check her out. I will check it out. I did find a couple places about $2,000 a month. Just like a real quick search. I should just take her to a couple, I don't know, maybe I should just take her to different places. She's not really ever seen the world, but she does have back issues as well, so she can't walk very far like I can, but she could. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I would road trip up and down the coast. I understand your mom wouldn't want to do that. That's what I would want to do. That's what I would do as well. Zigzag around. Sleep in the BLM, Bureau of Land Management places. St. Augustine is beautiful. That's in Florida. The oldest city. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Oh, that would be kind of cool. Oh, car says, I'm not driving any longer, it's raining. The car does not like to drive in rain. So Raz is taking control again. Okay, Miss Tesla. It is raining, you're correct. South of Jacksonville. Yeah, I'm not real familiar with the area. I'm not real familiar with... I know Jacksonville's on the right-hand side up on the kind of close to the top. I'm not familiar with very many areas, though, but thank you. I'm going to screenshot it, too, so I can check her out. The biggest problem, I guess, is having dogs, you know, like finding a place that will accept you to have dogs. But I'm sure there are people that, I would think that a lot of people have dogs that do that. When my grandma was still alive, my dad's mom, she used to go down to Arizona and rent a trailer house. And she rented the same trailer house year after year after year. It's about an hour from you, St. Augustine. Cool. Cool, cool. But I don't know where I don't know where my grandma was. I never did go down to see her when she was doing that. Sarasota's another beautiful city? Okay. It wouldn't even have to be like a city, like a town. If we could find a town with, in a nice area that's not far from a city, would be good too. She would be better off in a little town instead of a big city. You didn't like Arizona? I lived in Phoenix for 3 months. My dad was killed in Phoenix. It's a different kind of beautiful over there. You got to get used to more of the browns. Warmer. My uncle, well, my great uncle, owns a resort over in Flagstaff area. Too desolate? Yeah, but that's more her style, not, it just kind of depends, I guess. She doesn't need a lot to stay happy. Different, she's opposite of me. We're pretty much complete opposites. She loves to shop, look around. Just almost in every way we're different. Yeah, warm weather, that's all she needs. Stay out of the wind, stay out of the snow. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, Leo, have a great day. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for stopping in. Devil's Lake. Welcome to Devil's Lake. This is a place, right here where we're at now is a place where many people come to catch fish, and there's a big, huge walleye. You went to a pool party on Christmas Day in Phoenix? That's perfect. When my dad, for my dad, when my dad was, for my dad's funeral, we had it in Phoenix. A lot of firsts for me down there. So the first time I ever picked an orange off a tree and ate it when I was down there. I also experienced some crazy things at church. So we went to my great aunt's church, and they were speaking in tongues and such. Well, I'm Lutheran, and we never really experienced that before. So when I went home, I had a meeting with the pastor to talk about all the things that happened at the church. So, as a 12-year-old child, I was like, what is going on? Oh my gosh, this is weird. Different from what we're used to. Um, there's all different religions and all different types of worships, but our church back home was very calm, and it wasn't, people weren't screaming hallelujah and praise the Lord and all this stuff in the middle of the sermon. So many people were, it was culture shock for me. I'm from a little small town. I'm a country girl. We never really experienced any of that. So I'm like, in my mind, I was thinking they were being so rude because they would be screaming, and you couldn't hear the person talking because everybody was screaming and like what, dancing and carrying on and having a great, like it was a good worship. but not what we were used to, Yeah, so that was my experience when I was doing that. And of course, my dad, it was his funeral, it was his funeral down there. He had fallen off of a building. Well, a crane knocked him off the building. In Phoenix when I was 12 years old. I got to go to in Phoenix, there's this man he built a castle. So this man, I don't know the whole story, but this is what I know. There was a man, you were raised Catholic, went to Catholic Church of God service. I was shocked. Um, yeah, I don't, it's just what you're used to, there's no right or wrong, I don't think, but just what you're used to when I was already in a mindset of despair. So it was kind of crazy. But there was this man that was very, very sick, and he left his family when he was sick, and he went and built a castle out of garbage. So there's a castle in Phoenix, or on the outskirts of Phoenix, made of junk, old beer bottles and such. We got to go see that. I was only 12 years old, so my memory of what it was is maybe way different than it is really in reality. I would love to go see that again. I haven't even looked it up. Yeah, not bad, just different. Yeah, different from what you're used to. It's especially as a child, already in despair. I don't know, I was scared. Scared at the church. Like, I shouldn't be scared at church. But it wasn't what I was used to. They have all these campers. Yeah, but I would love to go see that castle that I saw when I was 12 in Phoenix. I should have told my son was down there on vacation for 2 months. I should have told him about it. There's a community down there in Arizona where people go camping for the winter. I forgot the name of it. Um, but my son went down there for a couple months, and they went camping, stayed there down there for a couple months. The Real Gamer, hello, hello, how you doing? Hello, we are driving from North Dakota back to Minnesota. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Going back home for a little while. Then we'll be traveling again. I don't know, maybe in about 2 weeks, I'm thinking. 2 weeks, I'll probably take off again. When I get home, I should have about 30 yellowneck squash in my garden ready to be overpicked, overgrown. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know my freezer's already full. I don't need any more squash. Maybe I'll post a message on Facebook and have anybody come pick them up. And tomatoes too. I probably have tons of tomatoes ready. Welcome in, friends. I hope everybody's doing well. Say hello. Double tap that thumbs up button if you can. watch the peaceful drive if you like to do that. Some people love it, some people don't. Welcome back, Famita. Let the car drive again since the rain stopped. Here's the big old water. It's a big old lake, Devil's Lake. Big old lake. Big, huge walleye in there. I drive a Model Y Tesla. Look at here's a big fish. I should for my video, but we're not gonna turn around. Yeah, I have a Model Y Tesla, so it's driving us. Well, that's what's going on here. We'll be charging up in about an hour and 15 minutes in Grand Forks. Grand Forks. Grand Forks is an Air Force base. Air Force Base in Grand Forks. It's always fun to see the planes flying in when they are. Big old Air Force jets. We were really lucky to have a whole weekend full of no clouds. It won't run out of energy. We charge it up. Charge it up. You know, driving a Tesla is not stressful at all. It knows what to do and it tells you the plan. It's always correct. It's on point. It drives you around and chauffeurs you, so you don't have to even worry about driving or anything. Oh my gosh, there were lots of pelicans there. Pelicans in the water. We are just now at the tip end of the lake. It's a pretty big lake. Pretty big lake. What did everybody do over the weekend? Did anybody do anything fun? What did we do over the weekend? Okay, have a great day, gamer. Thanks for stopping in. Rest area, 1 mile. I think we'll stop there so I can use the bathroom quick. Use the bathroom. And grab a map. My mom was complaining that there's never any maps anywhere. I'm like, well, there's maps in all the rest areas. I don't use paper maps anymore. Some people still like to use the paper maps though. Rest area on this side of the road. What? That doesn't happen often. Yeah, Mom's just gonna stop and use the bathroom. You're fine. Remi's asking if she gets to go out. Are we there yet? What are we doing, Mom? Certified pollinator garden. They have a little garden there for the butterflies. You still love paper maps? Awesome. All right, I'll be right back. Remi? Dave's gonna watch you. J-Dog, what's up? I'll be right back, guys. I'm running to the bathroom. I'll be right back. North Dakota map, we got one. Today is Eric, what's up? Today is Remi's 9th birthday. Official highway. She'll be excited as can be. Happy birthday, Remi, from J-Dog. Potty break. Yeah, it's a beautiful little weird different type. Let me show you. It's kind of a different looking building. And they have a little butterfly